Also tonight, did Child Protective Services do enough to keep two small boys safe from their father? Grandparents for the two say no, and they are suing for $87 million after Josh Powell murdered the two in an explosive fire. KIRO 7 South Sound reporter Kevin McCarty was in court today. He's live now from Tacoma. Kevin?
Steve, the grandparents of Braden and Charlie Cox say that, Charlie Powell, I should say that Child Protective Services merely handed them over to their father the day they died. Well, today, an expert witness testified here that there were plenty of signs that those boys were in danger.
They were concerned that Josh Powell would kill the children.
Jane Raymond was called as an expert witness by attorneys for the grandparents of Braden and Charlie Powell. A former employee of the Department of Social and Health Services with 40 years experience in social work, Raymond testified about what attorneys called numerous transgressions and DSHS's failure to conduct required investigations of Josh Powell in the months before he murdered his sons and killed himself in a fiery explosion during a visit supervised by Child Protective Services.
Who, if anyone, expressed concerns about the boys' safety to the department?
Well, there was a lot of concern expressed about the boys' safety.
Powell was under scrutiny by investigators in Utah and Pierce County, as well as DSHS, after the disappearance of his wife, Susan Powell, in 2009. Her body was never found. That investigation revealed evidence that led the state to take custody of Powell's sons away, handing them over to their grandparents, the Coxes. He murdered the boys February 5, 2012, 4 days after a judge ordered him to undergo a psychosexual evaluation and polygraph, refusing to return the boys to him. The Cox family says DSHS could have and should have done more to keep those boys safe, and that evidence was mounting that Powell had murdered Susan Powell, and that his sons, then 7 and 5 years old, were beginning to talk about it.
Yes, they were making a variety of statements about their mommy, talking about mommy may be dead. Mommy has been found in the desert. Mommy's body has been found in the desert.
Lawyers for DSHS argued that there was no way caseworkers involved in all of this could have predicted that Josh Powell was going to murder his sons. Those caseworkers are expected to testify in this trial in the coming days. Live in Tacoma, Kevin McCarty, KIRO 7 News.